gentlemen of the global community, your supreme potentate, His Excellency Nikolai Carpathia.
My dear subjects, together we have endured quite a week, have we not? I was deeply touched by the millions who made the effort to come to New Babylon for what turned out to be, gratefully, not my funeral. As you know, and as I have said, there remains small pockets.
Please, just shoot me now. I can't handle listening to this.
I see you had the door open, so you could hear the potentate. Incredible, isn't it? One day he's dead. The next, he's alive.
Leave me alone.
Mister, I know you think I look hideous. We could be such good friends.
Back off! I am not going to tell you where they are.
I see. Do you miss Belgium, Hattie? I'm sure the folks at the buffer miss you.
No. No, I will not tell you.
Your choice. You know where to find me if you change your mind.
Leave me alone! You freak! I will never tell you anything! You hear me?
She's still got it.
Acrimony allowed divergent views. There are those among you, however, who have referred overtly to me personally as the Antichrist, and this period of history as the Tribulation. You may take the following as my personal pledge. If you insist on continuing with your subversive attacks on my character and on the world harmony I have worked so hard to engender, the word tribulation will not begin to describe what is in store for you. If the last 3.5 years conjure up in your mind the concept of tribulation, allow me to introduce you to the exponentially greater reality of the Great Tribulation.
Based on The Mark, the 8th book in the best-selling series, Tyndale House Publishers proudly presents Episode 85 of the dramatic audio edition of Left Behind.
This is Director Hasid. I had better have a vehicle delivered within 2 minutes or someone's going to find their butt in a sling.
Electric cart, sir?
Of course.
They're pretty scarce here, Director.
Oh, they must be because someone's taken mine.
I was going to say that I'd be happy to lend you mine under the circumstances.
Circumstances?
The resurrection. I'd love to get in line myself.
Just bring me the cart.
You think I could do that, sir? I mean, if I were in uniform, I know they turned away civilians who aren't in the courtyard, but as an employee...
I need a cart, and I need it now.
Right. Would you drive me to the venue before you go wherever it is you have to go?
Yeah, fine, sure. Now hurry.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir. Are you thrilled or what, Director?
You mean thrilled?
About the resurrection.
Are you in your vehicle?
Yes, sir. On my way.
That's what I'm thrilled about.
Security.
This is Director Hasid. I'm looking for Annie Christopher.
What sector?
53.
Sector 53 has been cleared, Director. She may have been reassigned or relieved.
If she were reassigned, you'd have a record on it, right?
Yeah. Check it, sir.
Hop in, Director.
The last name was Christopher?
Gonna see God, gonna see
Yeah,
God.
Annie Christopher.
Can you believe it? He has to be God. Who else could he be? He was stone cold dead, and all of a sudden, pow, alive. Saw it myself. Well, on TV anyway. There's no doubt who he is.
Yeah, right.
I say no doubt, huh?
Give me a minute, will you?
Where you headed? Wait, am I dropping you or you dropping me?
No, I'm dropping you. Go where you want and just get out.
Oh, sorry.
Sir, I don't have anything on Christopher. I don't have a record of her being
Okay,
reassigned.
well, was she relieved then? Or maybe somebody took her place?
It's likely. There's just nothing on the system on her.
Some crowd, huh?
Listen, thank you very much. If you hear from her, have her contact Director Hasid immediately.
Yes, sir.
Would you look at them pushing to get inside? Man, it must be 110 out here. No problem, we'll use the service entrance. You know, you're starting to look a little like a lobster, sir. You might want to get out of the sun for a while.
I'll be okay. Don't worry about that.
Look at the screens. People dropping like flies when they get near him. Not me, man. I'm not going to fall over. This is just too awesome. I'm going to see God. Okay, servants entrance. I'm out of here. You bring this thing back around in a while.
Of course. Hey, listen, where's Sector 53 from here?
Straight back that way, but good luck getting through the crowd.
Hey, listen, thanks for the wheels.
No problem, Director. He is risen! Woo!
Excuse me. Please, make room. I have to get through, please. Ma'am, I need to keep moving.
Can you give us a ride?
No, I cannot help you. Move along, please. I'm on official business. Please, make room.
Come along, Bet. The buggy is here. Young man, we need a ride to the airport shuttle area, please.
This is not a people mover. You'll need to get out.
We're contributors to the global community, and we're staying right here.
What is he looking for?
Bandages, gauze. Someone was hurt here. Annie? Folks, this is an emergency. I need you to get out of the cart, please.
We will not.
Fine.
Harold, are we headed to the airport?
Young man, where are we going?
Medical services, hang on.
Oh.
I got this end. I just put it right there.
Okay. Oh, just push it, Chloe. Scoot it across the carpet. That's too heavy to lift.
Fine. A little more. There, yeah. When are you going to get Albie?
He'll have the jet to Kankakee in an hour or two. I'll take the chopper down there after midnight.
Just a little closer to the wall. There, that's good. So, is every floor as nice as this one?
The offices are identical. At least the 8 floors below us. Executive suites with adjacent sleeping rooms.
There's more stuff here than we could ever have dreamed. Computers still in the box, all these beds.
I had an idea. Till we can blacken the windows, we'll bring some mattresses into the corridor near the elevators.
Okay.
Lean them up against the windows.
Here, Chloe, you want him? He fell asleep on my shoulder.
Oh, there we go. Come here, you sleepy little man.
He's such a cutie. Looks like both your boys are fast asleep. Buck's sawing logs over there in the corner.
Did you check on Haim?
Yeah, the jaw's actually healing rather well. I should be able to take the wires out soon. I know it's gotta be a pain trying to sleep like that.
I gotta say, it's great having you around, Leah.
Thanks. And now if you'll excuse me, I need to go to my corner and collapse.
Good night.
Good night. Dad, I thought nobody ever came near here, so why all the precautions? Especially this high up?
You mean the mattresses? Would you believe satellites? GC Intelligence might just be able to snap our pictures while we're asleep.
Great. Terrific. Well, speaking of sleeping.
Oh, I made a place for you guys at the end of the hall. Good night, hon.
Good night, Dad.
Rayford, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, thanks, Tselm, but we're just about ready to call it a day.
Will you be able to sleep before going to Kankakee?
Be worse if I started sleeping. I'll just stay awake.
The question is, will you stay awake in the helicopter?
Nodding off's the least of my worries. Chopper's teetering on the roof. I only have about 10 feet of clearance on either side. Then there's Albie.
Rayford, he has the mark, does he not? He is one of us.
Yeah, but the way he acted at the safe house, Well, Time will tell.
We're providing her with the best care possible, given our situation.
And she is healthy?
Quite.
It is the specific wish of those higher up that she stay that way.
Understood.
You're logging all incoming and outgoing communications?
As instructed.
And?
None to date. She did ask to use our phone to call her family.
Was she successful in reaching them?
I believe you know the answer to that question.
Yes. And you say she asked to use your phone?
Well, that's correct.
Your orders were to allow her apparently accidental access to her cell phone.
That's correct.
And you've done that?
Yes, we have.
So, she's under the impression that you don't know she has it?
To the best of our knowledge, yes.
Very good, Mr. Stevens. Now, let's hope she tries to contact them. He is risen.
Yes, indeed. Let's hope she does.
Annie, it's David. I've tried medical services. I went to your sector. Please, as soon as you get this, honey, call me. Come find me. Anything. I love you. Hey, look, did you find anything?
Sir, look around. We have hundreds to care for. Even if your friend were here, she wouldn't be in the system yet.
You're not swiping barcodes on the badges as they're admitted?
They're not actually being admitted, Director. Everyone goes through triage. The living are treated and the dead are pronounced. Okay. Cataloging is a low priority. We'll eventually get everyone logged in, but for now...
Look, can I look for myself?
Help yourself. Just get out of the way.
Okay, well, where's triage?
As far east as you can go from our main tent. It's the only place where we had any shade at all.
Mostly sunstroke?
Mostly lightning, Director.
Kankakee, this is A-Star 771. My apologies, sir. Asleep at the stick.
Not literally, I hope.
No, sir.
State your business.
Civilian, under the authority of Deputy Commander Marcus Elbaz.
Mr. Berry?
Roger that.
Thank you, sir. Cleared to land to the south pad off runway 36. Winds 270 at 8.
Roger. Cleared to land. A-Star 771.
The commander will meet you in hangar 2. Also, I'm sure you realize we're short-handed here. I'd appreciate it if you can handle your own securing and refueling. Over.
Roger. Will do.
You look tired, Ray.
I think I blew the math. I had no idea it would take this long to get here. No way we can get the Gulf Stream and get back by sunup.
The horizon is already reddening.
How long can you keep up this ruse with the GC?
As long as your comrade Hasid is in the palace. Even short-handed, they were tough here. I had to go through 2 checkpoints.
They let me in without a second glance.
And that is because you are with me.
You've convinced them, huh?
Apparently so. But I have to hand it to your friend. He has cooked the international GC database, so I check out better than most of the legit GC personnel.
David's good.
He's the best.
Well, since we have to wait till dark to head back downtown, I might as well run you to Palwaukie so you can move the Gulf Stream down here.
Or? Let us see if GC's torched your old safe house. If they haven't, we'll do it for them.
That's not a bad idea. If they just burned it, fine, but if they start combing through it for evidence, who knows what we might have left.
I don't think they have the personnel for that. Fueled up?
Ready to roll.
My plane is too. Ready whenever we need it. Here's your phone.
Oh, so that's where I left it. It's going nuts trying to...
What is it?
3 missed calls. Hope everything's all right in Chicago. Did you hear when these came in?
All 3 about half an hour ago. One right after the other. None showed phone numbers, so I decided it was best not to pick them up.
I'll check with the safe house.
Yes?
I'm sorry to wake you, Sion.
Oh, it is no trouble, Captain Steele. I only just fell asleep. Chloe's phone, it was ringing and ringing, and she was sound asleep. We were all so exhausted.
I know what you mean.
Rayford, it was Miss Durham.
Hattie? Are you sure?
Yes, and she sounded desperate. I pleaded with her to tell me where she was.
What did she say?
She wanted only to talk with you. She had phoned you, but there was no answer. I called you twice as well. Do you have her number?
Yeah, I'll call her. Just get some rest.
You'll be here soon?
I miscalculated. Can't return until the sky's dark again, but I am available by phone if you need me.
And you have connected with Albie?
I have.
Is everything all right?
We'll be okay.
And he'll be staying with us?
That's likely.
Then I will look forward to having him as a student as well.
You've got these people lying in the direct sun. Why aren't you moving them inside?
Hey, why don't you manage your area and let us manage ours, Director?
Listen, I don't mean to criticize.
No, it's just that we're doing the best that we can.
I need help. I am
I'm
looking
sorry.
for
Hey,
some...
Whoever you're looking for, you're going to have to find on your own. We don't care about names. We're just trying to keep them alive. We'll deal with the paperwork later.
I had an employee
Hey, look,
stationed
it's
at
not
Sector
that I don't care, but I can't help you. Understand?
She would have known how to avoid sun or heat stroke.
Good. All right.
She was at Sector 53.
All right, look, you don't want to hear about what happened to people at 5-3.
What about it?
Lots of lightning victims. Sounded like a mess over there.
Where would they take the victims?
NIV started on this one. No specific place. Some came in here, some were treated right in the sector, some inside.
How do I tell?
Look,
who's
please,
who?
I'm sorry. I have work to do.
Oh, Annie! Has anyone here seen Corporal Annie Christopher? Oh, Annie! Oh!
Director, are you all right? Great. We need another cot.
Rayford, where are you?
I don't want to say, Hattie. Talk to me. Where are you?
Colorado.
Specifically.
Pueblo. North End, I think.
GC has you?
Yeah, and they're gonna send me back to Buffer in Belgium. Don't leave me hanging, Ray. We go back too far.
Hattie, I don't know what to say here.
What?
What do you want me to do?
Come get me. I can't go back, Ray. I'll die there.
I don't know what you expect
I
from me.
expect you to do the right thing, Rayford.
The right thing? The right thing? Hattie, do you recall how many... Hattie? Hattie!
Did she hang up?
Yeah. I don't know if somebody was coming or if she was just ticked.
What are you going to do?
That woman has caused no end of grief.
But you care for her. You told me before.
I have.
Bits and pieces. Maybe Mac told me.
Mac doesn't know her.
But he knows you and you talk, no?
Yeah. We know they let her out of Buffer, thinking she would...
What is Buffer?
Belgium Facility for Female Rehabilitation.
I better remember that.
GC was hoping Hattie'd lead them to us.
Female predictability as a key operational component. I wonder who thought that up.
Who knows? They may have squeezed the safe house out of her.
Should I set a course to the old safe house or head directly for Pewaukee?
I don't know. I guess it depends on whether I decide to go to Colorado.
It is your choice, sir. But if I might be so bold, I expected you to be more decisive. I am just play acting, yet I appear as more of a leader than you.
Play acting?
Hattie Durham, yes or no? Decide, tell me, tell the people downtown, and do it.
I don't know, Albie.
You'll never know. Weigh your options and pull the trigger. Start with a small decision. The old safe house is fewer than 10 minutes out of the way.
Okay. Let's have a look at it.
Done. Now think aloud about the more important one.
Hattie could have led the GC to us, but instead went to Colorado.
You think she may be leading you to them rather than the other way around?
Hattie?
I heard footsteps. They've got me in some kind of bunker about an hour south of Colorado Springs.
I'm a long way from there.
Oh, thank you, Rayford. I knew I could count on you.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
Of course you have. You won't let them send me back. I'll die there. Rayford, there's a guy here in a wheelchair. Ray, his face is gone. He won't stop until I tell them where the trip force is. He's scaring me to death, Ray.
Hattie...
What do I have to do? Promise to become a believer?
Not unless you mean it.
Well, if you don't come for me, you can kiss that idea goodbye.
What an idiot.
Her or you?
Her! It's so clear. The GC wants to lure one of us out there so they can follow us back to the rest of the force. They really want Xiong. He's their real enemy.
So your choice is between this Miss Durham and Xian Benjuda. You want my vote?
It's not that easy.
If you abandon her now, it is unlikely she'll believe.
She said as much.
This may sound cold, and I admit I'm new to this, but that issue is entirely her choice, is it not?
Going out there would be the dumbest thing I've ever done. They've caught her, detained her, threatened to take her back to prison. Yeah, and yet they leave her with her phone. I mean, come on.
Then your decision is easy.
I wish.
It is. Either you don't go or you consider all your resources.
What does that mean?
There's one it seems you've forgotten. Maybe two.
Okay, I'll bite.
Number 1, David Hasid.
I'm listening.
Have him locate her and send an order from a bogus commander to keep her there until further notice. You call her back and tell her you're not coming. Make her and whoever is listening in believe it. Then, when both she and the GC think you have abandoned her, just show up.
Maybe you ought to be in charge of the troop force. But surprising them doesn't guarantee success.
True, but success is far more likely, given another resource you seem to have forgotten.
Sir? Director, are you all right?
He's out cold.
Pupils are dilated, but the eyes are open. Here, help me get him
There
onto
you
this.
go again, sweetie. I'm not an orderly.
And there you go again, Doctor. We could let him lie here and bleed to death. Hand me that spray bottle.
Here. Look, help me get him on his back. Put that head over his face so he doesn't burn any further.
Are we going to class him critical?
No, but that head wound, it needs stitches.
I got it.
But you can do that?
It's not exactly cosmetic, is it?
Okay, then. He's all yours.
How bad is it? How bad is it? You'll live. Tough skull. But you really yank the flesh away from the bone. 5 inches at least, right at the top.
Wow. That's a little?
Okay, open up.
Thank you. I'm looking for Chief Christopher.
I don't know him. Now hold still.
No. Not him. Any Christopher.
Director, I've got about 5 minutes for you, and if you're lucky, I'll find an IV to rehydrate you. But while I'm sewing, you're going to have to shut up and hold still. Have we got a deal?
You see what I see?
Black smoke. You think that's...
It has to be.
Get closer.
Will do.
Yeah, that's it. Torched it pretty good, didn't they?
So, Captain, are you going to use every resource available? Or did I waste money on this uniform?
I get the sense my second resource is pushing me to fly to Colorado.
Now you are talking, Captain.
Yeah, now I'm talking. I'm also wondering if my second resource is sending us to a really bad place.
Left Behind, the dramatic audio series, is based in part on the book The Mark by Tim LaHaye and Jerry B. Jenkins and has been adapted for radio by Chris Fabry, music by Steve Wick, sound design by Glenn West, directed and produced by Todd Bastide. Left Behind, the dramatic audio series, is a production of Gap Digital and Tyndale House Publishers. Thank you for listening.